What's going on, losers? Ronnie here. We're working on my grandpa's truck. I mean, technically both of these were my grandpa's truck. He bought that truck brand new. Anyways, we're working on the 72. I think it's got a blown head gasket. Not 100% sure. If you look down in here, I've already started a little bit. Carbs off, intake manifolds off. Getting ready to pull the valve covers. Then we'll drop the headers. And then we'll be pulling heads out, I guess. I've never done this on a small block Chevy. Pulling a head. But I'm used to like coil plug ignition, like that right there, where you set it, you just like time the motor and then you just let the motor figure everything out. So this is new. What I did to mark my timing, because this truck is a little bit hot rodded, I put some marks on the back here that line up with some marks on the distributor. Hopefully that'll keep us close enough in time that the truck will be happy, but we'll see. Only time will tell. Anyways, let's get cracking. I'm gonna set you guys up behind me and we're gonna start recording. We're gonna start working. We're already recording. I don't know if my mic's on, but this exhaust manifold bolt is different than the rest. That's kind of annoying. All right, head bolts loose, exhaust manifold off. I didn't want to do that, like take it all the way out, but we had to. So I just got to find the little electric ratchet. Then we'll rip all these out. We'll get the passenger, oh, hold on. I got to get the alternator off still too. So it's held on by a bolt right here. It's an Allen. Derek happens to have my Allens. I do have some standard size Allens. We'll see if one of those will fit. Fingers crossed. Woohoo! Fits. So this head gasket, definitely bad right there. You can see both sides. Let me get it to focus. Both sides disgusting compared to the other ones. So that's definitely blown. Let me wipe my hands off. I'll show you guys the cylinder. Now, I don't know if this is where coolant was getting into the oil or not, but definitely we have a head gasket issue there. So we're to the other side, we'll do both head gaskets. Hopefully it turns out decent. But here, if you guys look, you can see that's the cylinder right there, and you can see how much cleaner it is. It's not spotless, but it's much cleaner. See that compared to there? So I'm thinking that's the gasket. And if you look here, I don't know if you guys can see, this looks like it was potentially leaking there, coolant. I guess you guys can't tell because of the light. There you go, you can kind of see it. So a lot's changed since the last clip. I got both cylinder heads off. They're right here. If you want to come over here, I'll show you guys what I see. You guys tell me what you think. So this is our driver's side cylinder head. You can see they're all dirty. Doesn't really look like there's any issues here that I can tell. I don't know. It looks like maybe there's a crack right there. Anyways, I think that's just the way the valve seats are set. But if you look at this one, this guy right here is pretty clean compared to the rest. And you can see right here on the cylinder head how dirty that is compared to all these other spots on it. So I'm pretty sure this is our problem when we were pushing combustion into this somewhere, and coolant was obviously getting into the cylinder. You can come over here. I don't remember if I showed this or not, but you can see these cylinders, these pistons, and you can see that number 2 there is pretty clean. Well, I don't know why you're going up. You should be going down. So if you see right here, this cylinder is pretty clean compared to the other 4 or the other 3. So pretty sure that's the problem, which is good news. We're hoping we found it. So we got to get some head gaskets for this. It had just like paper gaskets on it, which I was pretty surprised. This motor was supposed to have made 500 on an engine dyno. But anyways, here's the head gaskets. Like I said, they're just like paper gaskets, and they look fine. So you get to this one, and right there, it's pretty gross, both sides. So I'm pretty sure this is our problem area. So that's pretty much it for the red truck for a little bit. I wasn't worried about getting it running. I was just trying to get this figured out, like what was going on. We're definitely gonna have to straight edge the block, straight edge the heads, because that's kind of a weird place for it to blow out. So I have to check on that. But we're starting on the sand rail again. It's been a while. I know most of you guys don't care, but this is Levi's. We're trying to get it running and driving again for him. I got it running the other day, but we got to hook up headlights. We got to make the brakes work. That's the most important part. And then the ignition switch went out, so we got to fix that. Anyways, that's it for this video. The red truck's torn apart. We got to get it all squared up. So who knows when you guys will see that again. But yeah, we'll see you next time.